Welcome to the Points Taken Podcast. This is episode 38, available Tuesday, January 9th. Sam, we're going to put it out Monday, January 8th, right around when the national championship game is wrapping up.
Perfect.
That just kicked off.
Yeah.
Good time. Who do you like? Michigan, Washington. Who are you taking?
Michigan.
I think Michigan pounds them, actually.
I just flipped a coin on that one.
But Michael Penix Jr. is pretty good, man. I mean, is he going to get it done? We'll see.
Yeah.
Did I say our names?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm James Keeley. With me, as always, is Sammy Schaefer.
Hey, everyone.
Sammy, what do we got in the show tonight?
We've got game day drinks, the national championship game, and more angry fan mail.
What should do it to this time?
Again?
Yeah, I know. It's a big one. He is not happy. All right, Sammy.
Yeah.
38 episodes. 37 was a lot of fun. Jimmy Kimmel and Aaron Rodgers are still going at it.
Oh, that's great.
I hope that ends in a
I
bloodbath.
really do, too.
Someone's going to go too far. I mean, Rodgers already did, and then Kimmel's like, "Nee." He is a... Oh, God. I used to really like him, too.
I would love to see Kimmel go against a professional athlete.
Yeah.
In any type of athletic event.
Well, so Jimmy is a big liberal, and he challenged Ted Cruz to a basketball game, and Cruz beat him. And he's like, "Oh, we'll play, and we'll do it for charity." And Cruz beat him, and he so embarrassing,
Good.
so embarrassing. Good for Cruz for showing up.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
Cruz is not an athlete at all.
No, and he got really clowned,
Bad for Adam.
Jimmy.
Jimmy, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Adam Carolla's the other guy. Smashing Pumpkins. We have not heard from Billy.
No.
Billy Corrigan, one of my favorites. If you ran him off and ruined this friendship for me, you and I are going to have words, son.
I wouldn't be upset by that.
Words.
You know what? They're looking for a guitarist. Maybe I'll have to make amends with him.
They are. I mean, he usually gets into beefs with the guitarist. I mean, this is
Perfect.
a match made in heaven.
If I could just play the guitar.
You tried to play a little bit.
Yeah, I could play a chord or two.
What jam, what song did you try to play first?
Metallica, for sure.
Which one? Bandman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an easy riff. I mean, it's such an awesome song, but it's a real easy riff to learn.
That was one that Nothing Else Matters I played on guitar. And then I played like Corduroy by Pearl Jam. It's so easy.
Yeah.
And I have no guitar talent at all. At all. So yeah, that didn't go well. But you know what? Pipes of an Angel.
Perfect. Yeah, you're just the lead vocals.
Absolutely. It's so easy. They're like, "What do you do?" I'm like, "I don't do anything." They're like, "Can you sing?" I'm like, "I'll figure it out. I can do impressions. You want to hear it any better? We'll do that. I can do that all day." Speaking of singers,
Okay.
the great David Bowie would have been 77 years old today. The great David Bowie passed away at the age of 69 in 2016. Are you a fan?
You know what? Growing up, I wasn't, but I learned to appreciate how good of an artist he was.
The Thin White Duke is one of my favorites. I cannot get enough of David Bowie.
Yeah.
His birth name, David Robert Jones.
Okay.
But there was another guy named David Jones who was in the Monkees.
Okay.
So I guess he saw it on the side of a speaker, and it said Bowie. And he's like, "I'll just be David Bowie now."
I love it. Really creative, except for when he came to his name. He's like, all right, there.
Yeah. He's like David Samsonite, I saw it on some luggage. That's a Dumb and Dumber joke.
Good going. Yeah.
Dumber. It's too bad he didn't see our sign. He would have been David Points Taken Podcast.
Oh my God, it would have been perfect.
Would have been the best. Sorry that we didn't have that when you were
Yeah.
like
Becoming famous.
1958. But man, you got a favorite Bowie song?
I don't really have a favorite, no.
My Uncle Pat said his favorite is Golden Years. And that's hard to argue with. Golden Years is a great song. And then Let's Dance, he said, "I don't have this song right. I want something a little more kooky on there." And he got Stevie Ray Vaughan to play guitar on that. It's just some like silly riff. But Stevie Ray, man, he makes that thing perfect.
He makes that guitar just sing.
Yeah.
You know, it's just amazing when he plays.
My brother, not a huge music fan, but says he thinks Stevie Ray Vaughan's the best guitarist he's ever seen.
Can't argue with him.
And I'm like, Eddie Van Halen's up there. He's like, Van Halen's trash.
I mean, I wouldn't agree with that
He
statement.
didn't go that far, but I'm like, you need to listen to Eruption. He's like, garbage. SRV all day. But my brother, if you have an opinion that's different than him, he will dump a big old bowl of diarrhea on it.
Trash.
Like, what do you think of Jimi Hendrix? Not terrible. Overrated. So Jay likes SRV. All right, you've done it. We're in big trouble.
Uh-oh.
Big trouble. All right, time for Angry Fan Mail.
Angry fan mail.
We may be in big trouble. This is almost like a subpoena.
Yeah. This one sounds like it went pretty bad.
It's a preemptive Angry Fan Mail.
Oh.
Because he knows you're going to talk about this.
Oh, so wow. He's
is-
getting ahead of me on this one.
This is from William Jefferson C.
Okay.
What do you think the C stands for?
I don't know.
William Jefferson.
Yeah.
Doesn't ring a bell?
No.
There's a president.
Yeah, I know the president, but there's no way
William-
he's writing me a letter.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Dear Sammy, what's your problem? It's him.
Oh, it's.
And they always start out the same way.
Oh no, Clinton's
Yeah.
coming at me.
Dear Sammy, what's your problem?
Okay.
I know you're going to talk about me going to Epstein Island at least 26 times that were documented. Yes, a victim said Epstein told her Bill Clinton likes him young. Sure, Epstein was a known pedophile that I was extremely close with. But I unreservedly deny doing those things that I've been constantly accused of doing. Affectionately yours, William J. Clinton.
Very presidential of him.
P.S. I heard you stop dating young ones. More for me, Bubba. More for me, Bubba? He's thrown it in your face.
He really is. I mean, he denies it, but then kind of admits to it at the same time.
More for me, Bubba.
Wow, he is right. I was gonna talk some trash to him, but I kind of respect him now.
If you were rating impression, what do you rate that clip?
That was good. No, that was real good. I'm putting that like a 9 for sure.
Sammy, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm a slick-tongued devil. He is a devil.
He is.
He is a rascal, that one.
He is. I don't know what he's got on you that he got this information that I was thinking about him. That I was even just thinking about talking about him.
The phones know what we want.
That's true. He's tapped in.
And he knows, and the CIA and the Illuminati.
They're all tapped in.
Yeah, Jesse Ventura was right. Like, you want to hear some Ventura?
Yeah, sure.
The Illuminati. Yeah, okay, I'll do it later. Is there anyone more bulletproof than Bill Clinton?
Oh no, that's it. I mean,
I've never seen someone get away with more crimes that he definitely committed.
and he admits to it.
Yeah.
And still gets away with it.
He's like, it was just a tip.
Yeah.
I didn't have sex with her. It was 7 pumps. That's not intercourse.
7 pumps doesn't count.
7 pumps does not count. You have to have a minimum of 12 pumps.
He's just so he's the charisma behind
He
him.
is. I'll say this. He is a charming mofo.
And that's how he gets out of everything.
I know.
Wait, what was his argument in court? Was it depends on what the definition of it is? I would never have thought of saying that in a court of law.
He's a crafty mofo.
Wow.
He really is.
Good for him.
He's special.
He is.
I'm fine with like I got little freaky in the Oval Office.
Yeah.
No problem. But he's done way worse.
Yeah.
This was mailed from Port-au-Prince, Haiti.
Oh, so he's out of the country now.
They took advantage of Haiti pretty good.
Yeah.
Haiti. Come on. Haiti?
Yeah.
The Clinton crime family. I mean the Clinton family, they're special.
You better be careful. You edit that or you're gonna end up, missing.
Listen, I did not say that he had Vince Foster killed. I did not say that Hillary definitely had Vince Foster killed. I did not say any of
You
that.
did not.
I did not say that the Clintons had Vince Foster, their good friend, murdered in front of a park bench.
You've never said that.
I deny it unreservedly. But Juanita Broderick is on Twitter, and she's constantly claiming that he raped her, and so have several other women.
Yeah. Oh no, he's got a lot of accusations.
If you're gonna have a little ooh la la with people and you're in a big position and your wife doesn't care, I don't care. Like that doesn't affect me one bit. But if you're accused of horrible crimes
Yeah.
and you keep getting away with it, there's a special place in the hot country for you.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to talk the devil out of like, hey devil.
See, he's gonna keep getting away with it until he goes the Ron Jeremy route, where he just becomes just ugly and sad, and then they'll throw him in jail.
They're
But
these
then
guys.
It'll be like he'll be 85 and finally be like, all right, let's put him in jail.
Nobody pays for it. Nobody pays for it.
No.
I mean, Trump, Bush, Clinton, they never really.
No.
Whatever side you're on, like they're even Trump, who everyone hates, like they're like he's going to jail. It's like, he's not going to jail.
No.
He'll be fine.
He's got the get out of jail free forever card. He was president.
Yeah. And we should not be throwing presidents in jail. It's a bad look.
I mean, if he robbed a bank, I'd be like, all right, I get that.
Well, he said like I could go and shoot somebody in Fifth Avenue and people would love it. I'm like, I don't think people would love
No,
that.
you'd be in trouble for that.
They still love Trump. Everyone would love Trump. I can kill anybody I want. They love Trump. What do you rate that Trump? I'm working on it.
I've heard you do better, Trump, before. I know you can do better.
I gotta tell you, Sam,
There we go.
you got an attitude on you. Everyone thinks you're a loser. I'm doing like the hands.
That's a better one.
Everyone thinks you're a loser. We try not to talk politics there because we don't like almost any of them.
It's just so in your face, you can't help it sometimes.
Yeah, but like everybody's like Trump's the word. I'm like, oh, but come on, you guys have had people in your party, and
Yeah.
so he's mad at you.
Okay.
Sorry,
That's fine. I'm okay with that. He deserves all the hate he gets.
President Clinton. We mean no disrespect. We definitely didn't mean that Vince Foster thing. Did we go too far? Norm Macdonald said that on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, he's a.
And he said the president's a murderer.
Norm Macdonald's the best.
He is my
really
hero.
was.
God bless. Rest in peace, Norm.
Yeah.
And good luck, Bill. You might need it. You might have gone too far this time. No one's getting in trouble. Once that Epstein document came out, and they were like, Trump's not on it, everybody's like, oh, don't care.
All right, this is old news now.
We got a picture of him with him together, but we're good. But you pointed out Professor Hawking was on Epstein Island.
Yes, he was.
What was he doing there?
That's confirmed. He was on the island.
Could you imagine like a young girl, like, I don't want to be here, and just that like computer voice being like, do that for that thing I like, that
Get over here.
touch your toes. Touch your toes. Why did you make me say that?
I don't know, Stephen Hawking. I don't know why you would go that route.
I love that. I love that. Like, oh God.
I can see he's like this one of the smartest men on earth, and he's just a freak. You know.
Oh, he was a freak.
Absolutely.
He left his wife for his nurse or something. Yeah,
I can't. Did he really?
he did.
I just like rolling on him his wife, like, take care, bitch, and just rolls away.
It's not you, it's me. Seriously, when's the last time you manually did something to me? I love that guy thinks he's that much of a pimp that he can be like changing wife.
And he got away with it.
I know.
I mean, he kind of is.
Anybody else on that Epstein Island that you were?
That was the one that really like made me like, holy crap.
26 times documented. So at least 26.
Wow.
At least 2, 6.
Wow.
But it'll be fine. He will go down as a great president. They'll put him on Mount Rushmore.
They'll make more
He's
movies about
bulletproof.
him. Yep.
They will. They'll scrub history, and he and Hillary will be like the greatest love story ever told.
They're gonna have a Wikipedia page about how they saved the earth.
The elite never get punished.
Nope.
God bless America. I salute you, sir.
All right, let's talk some NFL. Week 18 recap. We started off with Buccaneers at Panthers with the noon game, and we took the Buccaneers team total over 20.5.
Yeah, I thought they were going to come out swinging. I know Baker Mayfield was kind of banged up. He had a rib injury, and he was limping off the field a lot. So what do they get? We needed 21. What do we get?
We got Bucks 9-0.
I mean, a dog shit game.
Just terrible.
A dog game.
Did they even leave the locker room?
It was horrible. It was so frustrating. And that was the first game in our parlay. So obviously, we did not win. Dr. Lou Bassi, sorry, pal.
Sorry.
He doesn't need the money. He's a doctor. He didn't need that $151. All right, what's next?
Cowboys at Commanders was at 325. We took the over at 46.
What was the final?
Dallas 38-10.
And they got it like at the last second. It was they got it with like a minute to go. But they could have taken these. It was a 50-yard field goal the guy nailed. All right, so we're 1-1. What was the last one?
Bills at Dolphins, which was the Sunday night game. We took the Dolphins team total over 22.5.
And how did we end up?
The Bills are 21 to the Dolphins 14.
Yeah, and we had 14 at half.
Yeah.
And we had, so that means we had zero in the second half.
Oh my God, one touchdown, one field goal away.
I'm a lifelong Dolphins fan, and I think I'm pretty fed up this season.
You're hanging it up?
I'm not hanging it up, but the shine has washed off a couple of these guys.
Yeah.
All we do is sort of Tyreek Hill. If he's not in there, if we're not throwing bombs to him, it just seems to fall apart. So, I love Tua. He's from Bama. He's just not getting it done in the big ones. And I'm it's like I'm kind of sick I'm sick of all the excuses. We're not beating anybody. We beat one team, like with the last second field goal that was a winning team. It was the Cowboys on Christmas Eve or day or whatever. It's Mike McDaniel. Everything is a positive spin. We're doing terrible, but this is the best moment of your life. You got embarrassed, so you got to, we had a chance at home to win the division. We tanked it. We didn't score a GD point in the second half. That's inexcusable.
Yeah, that's bad.
Josh Allen had a terrible game, and then we just let him hang around. We just did not do anything.
Yeah.
You can tell I'm a little fired up about
You're
this.
a little upset about it.
What's our record on the season, Sam?
We are 73, 60, and 2 on the season.
All right, 1-2 last week. No big deal. We're still 13 over 500.
Yeah.
But
It's a winning season.
it was a winning season, but we had our future bets, right?
Yep.
The Ravens came in, and we had it all on the line in week 18. Jaguars win, we won.
Nice.
Bears win, we won. We could have gone 3-0.
Yeah.
We went 1-2.
Yeah.
The Jaguars are garbage. The Bears are garbage. The Dolphins are almost in that garbage pile with them.
I feel like the Bears only become garbage when it's on the line. They just do not know how to come through when it's the game time.
It would have been such a nice payday.
It would have.
Luckily, I took the Dolphins on, so I kind of even everything out. But son of a, I mean, that would have been nice.
It would have been.
We put a lot of money into this show. Would have been nice to have a little change.
That would have been huge.
Luckily, we were up for the season. We made a couple of bucks here and there. But
Yep.
Jaguars, trash. Bears, trash. Sammy's pick, how did that go?
Well, we already know how that went because I picked the Bears over Packers. I had the Bears +3.
but
and
+3, but they lost. But what did they lose by?
it was 17-9.
I mean, ugh.
Not in,
I mean, what is going on?
Yeah.
Sorry, I kind of buried the lead. I kind of spoiler alert on that one, but yeah. It was one of the most catastrophic football days I've ever seen. If I didn't live in a nice, loving home, I might have gone off the rails. Fell asleep early, and then I woke up at 4 a.m. I was like, this isn't good.
you just gave up in the day. I'm done.
Yeah. And tonight, we got the big one. The whole enchilada. The national championship game. We took over 55. There is 7:01 left in the first, and Michigan is up 7-0.
Okay.
So let's spread some points on. Yeah, man. All right, let's have a drink and then go watch this game. All right, you ready?
Perfect. Yep.
All right.
Are these game day drinks?
Oh, Sammy, it's time for everybody's favorite drinking game. Are these game day drinks?
Yep.
What do we got?
Well, we've got our first head-to-head matchup in honor of the national championship game. We have our hard cider by Vandermill.
What am I doing?
There you go.
Have I ever done this?
And then we got another hard cider by Schilling, local legend.
Local legend. Is that Bigfoot on there?
Yeah, it is.
Is that Bigfoot? All right. So you had a good idea. It was let's get a Michigan beer and a Washington beer, and whoever wins obviously will win the national championship that's being played right now, currently. All right. So which one do you want to do first?
Well, I guess let's do the
Let's do the hard apple.
let's do the hard apple, the Vandermill.
I got our Jackie glasses, and there we are.
Now, this is the Grand Rapids, Michigan beer. Nice and light looking.
It is light. It's very light. It's very clear. There we go. I don't know. I mean, how do I have
You
a
can
podcast?
do your sign all.
How do I have a podcast?
Yeah, right. It's your first time.
Now, are you a fan of ciders?
Not the biggest fan.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had some that I like, but I'm not gonna run.
I know in
run
Michigan
everyone.
they drink Oberon. My buddy Elizabeth Titcomb went to Michigan, and also my friend GJ Zan went to Michigan, and they were letting me know. Okay, so, I know what you got on this.
so light.
Yeah, it's very light. And okay, you gave this a 5.4.
No, I think it's a game day drink. I'm calling it a 6.5.
Really?
It's so light. It tastes like apple juice. I could drink a
It does
six
taste
pack
like
like
apple
this in an hour and not even realize it. I look because I'm like, did I buy a non-alcoholic cider?
Yeah.
It's so light.
What do I give this?
I think you liked it. 6.9.
5.8.
Oh, you did not like it. Oh,
cider guy.
oh, got it. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
let's do this next one. Let's do the Schilling.
I'm a little more excited about this one just based on the can.
But this is, also we got to figure out which is better. Yeah, it's a good can. I will say.
It's just, you put Bigfoot on anything and sign me up.
Yeah,
That's one of those, I like conspiracies, especially that one.
that's what I say to the ladies. I'm like, hey, good can. They love it.
They do, just the left can though.
They love it. All right,
Another really light one, but this one's darker.
Very
right?
light.
This one's a little bit
Yeah.
darker.
another Jackie glass with the. So we'll do the comparison here. You see the. I mean, really. I mean, what am I doing? So, yeah. Okay. All right. What was your last one?
My last one was 6.5.
6.5.
Yeah.
I think you gave this a 6.7.
Dead on. Yeah.
Oh, baby,
It was a little bit better. Was it a lot better? No, but it was a little bit better.
Yeah. All right.
And
what did I give
then,
it?
I think you would. It's 5.9.
5.8.
Yeah, 5.8. I think you're right there. 5.9.
I got 6.2.
Oh, you
I
like
liked
that
it
one
better.
more, yeah.
I liked
Okay.
it better.
If we're going head to head, though, I think we both have an easy choice on that one because we both went up for the shilling.
And this is from
This is the Washington Bureau.
Auburn, Washington.
Auburn, Washington. So it looks like Washington's winning the championship.
I guess so. You heard it here, folks. By the time you see this, it'll probably be over. But
Yeah.
apparently, this is what happened.
This one is. I mean, it's light as well, but it tastes a little bit better.
Yeah.
And
All right.
I gave it an extra point for the Bigfoot.
So for me, it's not a game day drink. I'm just not a cider guy, but they're good for ciders.
Yes.
I would say they're good for ciders. All right, good job, and go Huskies. All right, cheers. Sammy,
Yeah.
what else is it?
Actors Glynis Johns at 100, David Soul at 80, and Cindy Morgan at 69 have all passed away.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame, you know. I mean, Glennis Johns, God bless her, 100 years old. We should all be so lucky.
Yeah.
David Soul, 80. That's a little young these days. You know what he played?
No.
He was on Starsky and Hutch. He
Okay.
played Hutch. He played Ken Hutchinson.
I didn't watch the show, but, it's an iconic show.
And we talked about this beauty here. That's remember Caddyshack. That's Lacey Underall. Cindy Morgan, the great Cindy Morgan, was the beautiful. I mean, come on.
Everybody remembers her.
Wah wah wee wah.
Wow, wow, wee, wow.
Did I make that up? I should be a star. Not wearing a bra here in this picture. Was very topless in that movie, and that's something we all saw when we were young boys.
Yep.
And thank you for that, my lady.
Brought a lot of boys into manhood.
She did, and kept her looks.
Yeah.
You see this picture here, beautiful woman still.
Yeah.
Sadly passed away at 69. She lived in Florida.
That's
She
pretty young.
she did a lot of charity work. She was at a football game recently, and maybe a couple years ago, and I know that she was involved. And it's a shame, but a beautiful woman, and that's it's a shame. It does seem to come in threes.
Yeah.
So, Glennis Johns was in Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
And then, David Soul, he's kind of a cool guy. David Soul, it's a cool ass name.
That's a cool name.
He's got some soul. But yeah, so hopefully some other people. I'm still worried that Gene Hackman's going to die.
Let's just
I
hope
love Gene Hackman.
that's the three. We don't need any more this year.
That
early
God bless
January.
everybody. But like all these, like we're getting old, and the people that we watched when we were young are getting older and older.
Yeah.
So like Sam Neill's sick. I love Jurassic Park. Sam Neill.
Okay.
He's a great actor.
He was.
He's not doing too well.
I didn't realize.
We talked about him, but he's a badass. And, yeah. All right, what else, Sam?
Netflix has released 2 new comedy specials by Ricky Gervais and Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, so you watched these last week,
Yep.
and I have finally caught up. I got a little bit left of Chappelle's. What did you think?
I didn't think it was their best. I thought the specials they both had prior were much better, but they were both good.
Thought they were both good. I give them like a B. B minus maybe.
Yeah.
They were, I think they said what needed to be said. It was interesting, the tone shift
Yeah.
that it was taking, because it was like everybody was so afraid to say anything for so long. And if you gave somebody the wrong pronoun, if you did all this, they were boycotting Netflix and all this stuff. And of course, the mob takes it too far.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, we're sick of you. You kind of had a point. You want inclusion. You want this. Make a point. And then when you just stamp your feet and try to get people fired, talented people fired, you don't want to hear the voice of Dave Chappelle anymore. Yeah. You don't want to hear the voice of Ricky Gervais. Hey, if you don't want to listen, that's fine. But don't deprive the world of it because you want to put them in this, pocket of like this woke scold nonsense.
Yeah.
So
it's good that they had no effect on them, and they knew that too. Both of those comics were like, say whatever you want. They didn't care.
Well, we need the legends and the rich guys. I think Chappelle's a legend, and I think Ricky I don't think he's the best stand-up, but I think he's one of the quicker wits.
He's very creative. He is creative. Chappelle's, I think, a better stand-up, but Gervais is very creative for sure.
I thought he was sweet. He references his partner Jane, the lady he's been with for a long time.
Yeah.
He's cute with her. Like he's sweet. Talks about her all the time, and I thought that was nice. He definitely didn't pull any punches.
No.
He said some things that needed to be said. I just think a lot of it came off a little heavy-handed. We don't want to be the people that we despise. We don't want to be the ones pointing the finger and going, you're ridiculous. But he did. I mean, he said there's 2 genders, and, he said pronouns are ridiculous, and,
I think he's the type of person that, like, pushes the envelope to see if he'll get canceled. This would have felt like, there was a couple jokes in there I was like, man, it's funny, but like, that's cringy.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if he was just on purpose, like, let's see if I get away with this.
He's so rich that it's like, I dare you. He's got no children.
And that's what I like about him, because he like brags about being rich, but
Yeah.
he says it in such a funny way. You're like, okay.
The-
When anybody else would have bragged about their money, I'd be like, get out of here. I
Yeah.
don't want to hear it. But he says it. I'm like, okay, that's funny.
The Golden Globes were on last night. Did you watch?
No, I don't want
Okay. I heard it wasn't good. Joe Coy.
He apparently did not do well.
I didn't hear one good thing. I heard a lot of negative things.
Yeah, well, I heard, he got the job like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And that's what a lot of people are saying. Maybe he just didn't have time to write, but that's a big gig.
I think he was dating Chelsea Handler for a while.
Maybe. I don't know.
So he's probably full of ointments and
He doesn't have much time left.
penicillin.
It's,
Whatever she.
his time's coming.
She does not seem like the I'm not going to say horrible things about her. She's very open about her being very, very open.
She's never hid it,
Resistance.
so we can talk about it. She doesn't hide
Yeah.
it.
She doesn't hide it. I read one of her books. I used to think she was kind of funny, and I don't think she's funny at all anymore. But not a fan. I was like, oh yeah, she's doing something different, and now it's like the same old. It's the same shtick. Yeah. So Chappelle's, speaking of same shtick, I agree with you. I think they were both a little bit. They were attacking. They were punching down a little bit, but I think you kind of do have to punch down when these people have got so much power. And they were getting people fired. And they were saying, if you don't call me the right this or that or blah, blah, blah. I don't like people that come with instructions.
Yeah.
Okay? If you look like a guy, I'm going to call you sir.
Instruction.
If you look like a woman, I'm going to call you ma'am. If that offends you, correct me, and I'll let you know if I'm going to accommodate you. But if you're a jerk about it, I don't care what gender or whatever you're thinking. A jerk is a jerk.
Yeah.
Can we all agree with that?
Jerk's a jerk.
It is genderless.
It's true.
Asshole is an asshole.
Everybody can be an asshole.
We try to accommodate. We don't want anybody to feel left out. But get over yourself sometimes. We all have to get over ourselves. Not me, but you have to get over yourself.
Not
And the
you.
rest of them, I'm good.
Not James.
I'm good. So, yeah, I would recommend them. They got some good laughs in them.
Yeah, Chappelle's felt a little bit more nostalgic. He went back to to the place he filmed his first one.
Yeah.
And he almost wrote his jokes like he was back in the day. And I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know if it was on purpose, but it had a little bit of old school Chappelle.
Yeah. And he talks about what I thought was most interesting was he talks about the Will Smith, Chris Rock thing.
Yeah.
And he was like, he wouldn't have sat down and enjoyed the rest of his night. He's like, he basically said his security team would have intervened. And I agree. Like, what's the guy's name from The Hangover?
Which one?
The handsome guy.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I can't think of his name off the top.
So people are screaming.
How do you not know that?
Yeah. When Will Smith did that, he walks over to him, Bradley Cooper,
There we go.
and Bradley Cooper's like, Will, sorry man that you had to go up and slap that guy. Morgan Freeman was talking to him, they're like calming him down. I'm like, collectively they should have said, you need to get the hell out of here.
They went up to Will Smith and said that?
Oh, you should see
I would have thought it went up to Chris like,
no.
you okay?
They were like, dude, I know you're fired up, but it's cool. And then
You're so rich, I'm going to come talk to you and make sure you're okay.
oh yeah, again, it's like Clinton. They all take care of each other. The elites suffer nothing. If that was a guy, if it's Joe Schmo coming out and slapping Chris Rock, he's getting the living daylights beaten out of him.
Security would have used his face to open up the doors.
And he's going to
sure.
jail for a long time. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith gets to sit there and go, I'm cheating on him, but doing that thing. Am I gonna?
I think you're getting close. Although, you got to shave your head. In fact, I don't know if you've seen the most recent picture ever. Maybe we'll flash that real fast.
Yeah. She's a delightful woman.
Yeah.
I don't care about her look. She just seems like a wretched person.
She really is.
Yeah.
And so maybe that's carried over to Will Smith and all, but come on.
Yeah.
Grow up.
But go back to the Golden Globes.
Yeah.
The greatest, absolute greatest, was Ricky Gervais roasting Hollywood on the Golden Globes.
Was that
thing.
last year when he did that?
Oh, it was a few years ago. But he was like,
so good.
you have no right, take your award and fuck off. You have no right to tell the public what to say, what to think, how to live.
I liked because when he would get the groans,
Yeah.
he'd put that right back on him. I was like, he's not my friend. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's so good.
And he was talking about Epstein.
Yeah.
It all comes back.
Yeah.
He's like, your friend Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, come on. These
They were talking
people.
about Weinstein, I think.
Oh, yeah.
They were talking
Yeah.
about Weinstein.
But he said it was Harvey Weinstein. But he also talked about, he did an Epstein Island joke.
Yeah.
But yeah, they deserved it.
They did.
They all knew. They all say it was an open secret. The actress. Oh my God.
Your brain's not working today.
My
Dave.
brain is not working.
That's too much drinking, huh?
Too many game day drinks. But they all came out and they're all appalled by this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. And They're saying, Walt Disney was the worst guy and everything. I'm like, oh my God, like the greatest achiever in that area of entertainment. And you're gonna scold Walt Disney?
Yeah, it's been dead a while. Let it go.
Yeah. Well, his head's still alive.
Yeah, that's true.
Cryogenically, he's coming back. Him and Jesus need to get back here like soon.
Oh, I want to see them two come back together.
Jesus,
Yeah.
and we need Jesus. Like, I just want him to like kind of explain himself a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe like you guys are misinterpreting some of the things I said.
Yeah.
Get to the bottom of this.
We should get to the bottom of it. It'd be great to have him around.
It'd be nothing.
He was like a good dude. He was like a really good dude. So come back, Jesus and Disney.
Yeah.
All right. That's our show.
That's a good sign off.
Thanks for watching. Let's see what the score is.
Oh, that's true.
Let's check the score. It's probably we're probably getting killed.
Probably.
There is a few minutes left. 7-3 in the first.
So they got an extra field goal since then.
Not
Okay.
looking great. Put this over 55. Well, we will see. Maybe there'll be an explosion of points. Thanks for watching. We will see you for the Thursday episode. We got a lot of NFL to talk about. The playoffs are starting. Who's your Super Bowl pick?
Oh, I don't even know. I'm not going to get into that because I have not been like tracking that far ahead. You know that.
It's going to be hard to go against the Ravens and Niners, but we'll see. We'll talk about it on the Thursday show. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Always have, always will. See you soon.